What's up, fellas? It's your boy back with another episode of Ball Talk with Manny. I hope everybody is having a great day. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Any and everything helps. So yeah, with that being said, let's hop right into it. So yesterday the Carolina Panthers lost to the New Orleans Saints 17 to a whopping 7. It was a very, very underwhelming game. Um, quite literally everything that could have went wrong, um, just about went wrong, and everything that I was skeptical about, like with this being a trap game, it really happened, and every all of our issues they really showed in that game yesterday. But I'm gonna start off with some key takeaways. Yeah, I'm gonna start off positive. Derek Brown, Derek Brown, he's great. Um, I think he had like 9 tackles. I don't know how many pressures he had, but he was stopping the run, uh, rushing or pressuring the quarterback. It's just you could tell when he's off the field is literally night and day. Um, how good he is, the impact he has. Um, yeah, he just raises that defense so much. With that being said, the defense they weren't bad. They weren't bad. They weren't good. They were decent. They were decent enough to win the game. They held the Saints to 17 points. The defense did make some costly mistakes, like getting those third down conversions. They had a couple of um, those big explosive plays. But honestly, that's going to happen when your offense is as stagnant as it was yesterday. They were on the field entirely too much, because of the offense couldn't move the ball. 3 and outs and like 4 or 5 play drives. That's just not enough time for your defense to recuperate. Um, and be able to play at the best that they can. Yeah, speaking of the offense was horrible, terrible, despicable, disgusting. They were all that and more. Um, the first drive, they were doing well. They were moving the ball. Rico was running like a madman. Um, Bryce, he was making completions. Receivers was getting open. Just they were moving the ball at will. They were moving the ball at the field. But after that, going up 7-0. Um, it was just downhill sledding from there. Honestly, it was bad. The Saints they zeroed in on Rico, and they were basically just saying Bryce is going to have to beat us, and Bryce couldn't beat them. Obviously, he put up 7 points. But that's neither here nor there. It's not just on Bryce. It was mistakes, a lot of mistakes. Um, Jimmy Horn fumbling. I don't know if he didn't expect that ball. I don't know what that was. Um, yeah, because he didn't even have his hands up ready to receive the ball. But yeah, I don't know what that was. But outside of that, there wasn't many penalties. The O line they played a pretty clean game. Um, it's just we couldn't move the ball. It's that quite. It's that simple. We couldn't move the ball at all. That was the most stagnant I've seen the Panthers in a while, and it scares me because when teams zero in on Rico, it shows that we don't have the capability of beating teams. I don't know if it's because T Mac wasn't feeling 100%. I don't know, but it's just yeah that it's just back to the drawing board really. Um, yeah, let's look at the stats real quick. Bryce, 124 yards, 17 for 25, 66 QB rating. That's terrible. Um, Rico Dowdle, 18 attempts, 53 yards. Yeah, he was in a box. They had him in a box. They were blitzing a DB from the outside almost every play, saying Bryce, please beat us, Bryce. We want you to beat us. And anyways, T Mac 5 grabs, 60 yards. That's decent. Jalen Coker 320. Okay. Xavier Leggett. My goodness. My goodness. That's terrible. Mind you, this is and I don't like picking on players when they're down, when they're having bad seasons, but guys, This is a first round pick. We tr- we traded up last year. We moved up in the draft to draft Xavier Leggett and 0 yards. This isn't the first time this year where I've seen this. I've seen negative 2 yards this year. Like this is crazy. It just has to be better. It's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. This is terrible. Have to be better. But with all that being said, the season is not over. We could still make a playoff push. Tampa Bay lost. The Falcons also lost. Tampa Bay, they gave us a great opportunity, losing to the Patriots. They gave us a great opportunity to be like what? I think a game behind them. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check, but I'm pretty sure we would have been just a game behind the Buccaneers. Um, but it is still possible for us to make the playoffs. Let's look at the schedule real quick. Yeah, so we still play the Falcons. If we look anyway the way we looked yesterday, the yeah we're gonna lose that game. I'm not gonna lie. It's like the Saints gave out the blueprint on what to do against the Panthers offense. So yeah, we need to get back to the blueprint on that one. Rams, that's gonna be a tough game. Bucks, that's 2 weeks in a row because we got the bye. Um, wait, no, I'm tripping. Nah, it's not 2 weeks in a row. I'm tripping. 16. Yeah, I'm tripping. Well, yeah, but we got the Bucks, Seahawks, and Bucks. That's tough right there. Um, we still got to play the 49ers and the Saints. So yeah, we it's tough, but it's doable. Um, yeah. So with news, I don't know if there's any. I don't know about the injury report right now. Hopefully T Mac he's back 100%. Um, yeah. Back to the drawing board. That's all I can say. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a great day. And see y'all next time.